Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Join us friends to know what happened to Rick Petko. At the end of video, I am going to reveal what is Rick doing now. So watch this video till the end. Let's get started. Rick was a trailblazer in the American chopper era and the brains behind some incredible motorcycle building. He appeared frequently during the first season of American Choppers, which ran from 2003 to 2010. In addition to working with Orange County Choppers from 2003 to 2016. In order to focus on his own life and start his own business, he ended his relationship with the Teutul's in 2016. Whatever one's personal views, American Chopper was undoubtedly one of the most viewed TV shows at a time when reality TV was only starting to gain popularity. People were enthralled with the relationships that occurred at this high-end motorcycle manufacturing and customization firm. We were so attached to the TV characters that we got caught up in their everyday antics. That is, until the awful day when they had to break up, either because Orange County Choppers project was coming to an end or the program was canceled. Rick Petko was primarily a motorcycle fabricator for Orange County Choppers, which contributed to his fame and fortune. His story was told in the reality TV show American Chopper. On September 11, 1968, in Bath County, Rick Petko was born. Rick Petko has been captivated to motorbikes since he was a young child and chose to pursue a career in them. Riding minibikes as a child sparked his passion for riding and racing. He progressed from go-karts to dirt bikes, four-wheelers, three-wheelers, and Harleys, the ultimate dream automobile for every biker. He began working as a crane and cold saw operator for Bethlehem Steel after graduating from high school. Rick left Bethlehem at this point to attend welding school with the goal of eventually working on NASCAR chassis. After finishing welding school, he began working at the driving school at his local NASCAR track, Pocono Raceway. He worked on the Hooters Pro Cup throughout his 5 years there. For the next 10 years, Rick was employed as an industrial metalwork contractor on the East Coast. Kilns, industrial furnaces, and precious metal ovens were among his principal projects. As a consequence of this interest, he later began experimenting with motorcycle and automobile restoration. This side project eventually led to Petko landing a job with Orange County Choppers. When Rick Petko finally started restoring cars, the Teutul family was first struck by his skill and craftsmanship. He was so employed with Orange County Choppers in 2003, the year the Discovery Network premiered the pilot episode of American Choppers. Petko created some incredible masterpieces for the Teutul's and was an expert at refurbishing old helicopters. The first bicycle that Petko worked on was the PO2 bike, made by Orange County Choppers as a tribute to military men who were MIA. The effort was particularly meaningful to Petko since his name was on the bike and one of his ancestors had been in the county military during the Vietnam War. Petko worked for the Teutul's at the Orange County Choppers for 13 years. After American Choppers' first mission ended in 2010, he stayed in touch with the father-son team. Petko made appearances in the two spin-off programs. He started his own home fabrication company, RPD Co, in 2006, in addition to working at the Harley shop. His initial business venture was a creative outlet for his love of all things custom-built, and it is currently located on his property in the Pocono Mountains of Pennsylvania. He does custom welding and metalwork, miniature bikes, vintage race motorbikes, knives, and wedding bands here. Rick Petko left Orange County Choppers in 2016, teaming up to launch a custom fabrication business on the premises of a local Harley-Davidson dealership. The owners wanted their dealership to provide customers with a distinctive experience that embodied the brand. Customers could now get on-site specialized motorbike maintenance at the new facility. Apart from bike repairs, Petko invested in his own fabrication business, RPD Co, from his house in Pennsylvania. He sells a variety of wedding bands and specialty kitchen appliances. In addition to his job, Petko keeps himself occupied these days with a few other pursuits. His family is the top thing on his list, of course. He got married to Brittany Cockerham in 2012. The Teutul sisters both attended the wedding. which was featured in an American Choppers episode. Petko now has 2 children, Everly Rose and Lucy. He uploads images of himself and his family to Instagram on a regular basis. Rick married Brittany Cockerham in 2012. The wedding was shown on American Chopper. After then, he started a family and is now the father of 2 girls. They provide him companionship, emotional support, and a sense of purpose. His commitment to both is evident in his ability to maintain a healthy balance between his personal and professional responsibilities. In the vicinity of September 2007, Rick Petko purchased a 3-acre land close to Bath, Pennsylvania, for $330,000. Seeing this bespoke artisan follow his passion in his profession is admirable. Regarding his career, he is a driven individual possessing the skills required to fulfill his extraordinary ambition. It makes sense to assume that Rick Petko's professional activities are paying off, given that he is reported to be worth $5 million. Although it was a very demanding profession, working with Orange County Choppers offered opportunities for experiences that may change people's lives. It was terrible for Rick Petko, who lived only 90 minutes away. Driving for 3 hours a day is hard for anybody. But Rick's priorities shifted once he got married in 2012. Rick's house is considerably closer to the Pocono Mountain Harley-Davidson dealership, which is situated close to Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. That's a good amount of extra hours a day for him. And a man who desires to spend more time with his family and himself will find that quite motivating. One of the reasons Rick leads a more reclusive existence these days is because he professes to detest being on television. In the Pocono record, Petko made the comment, "That was wonderful when it continued, but it continued to lack the core of what I was about or whatever I like to do." That doesn't mean Rick will be stuck in his house forever. Even now, he travels widely throughout the country to attend motorbike shows and races. Occasionally, he even brings his family to assist him in getting his bikes ready for competition. The star of American Chopper is also the proprietor and manager of RPD Co, a home-based enterprise. There, Rick is in charge of all production processes at his farmhouse company, which makes custom knives and wedding bands. Give this video a thumbs up and think about subscribing to our channels so you can receive notifications whenever we upload a new video. You only need to click the bell to activate notifications. I am very grateful for your words. I hope to see you in the upcoming video.